If you want to go to color, the cheapest way to play with something that is really colorful, allows you to do some shading, is really what people sometimes they think it's a kid's thing, but not really. It's crayons. I'm going to do a quick crayon painting to show you that it's not what you think it is. It's not a kid's medium. It can also be a pretty exciting adult medium. Again, I'm going to draw a little border so I know where to stop my painting. I think you've seen Myasa's art therapist do that little squiggle thing. That is a very good way to do crayons. I'm going to do something similar but with crayons. So I'll just start a little squiggle thing. Very relaxing, like. After this, what I like to do is, I had a lot of these art liner pens, this art line, but 0.6. Unfortunately, my pens are all with either in Miyasa or in the Bantari, so I'm going to use this little Sharpie, and I'm going to do the lines again with the Sharpie. Again, don't be afraid to turn your block around. I could have done this with the Sharpie originally without doing the pencil line if I was confident enough, which I normally do, but just to tell you that initially just do it with the pencil so that you can get some confidence. By doing it this way, you would have to rub off your lines, of course. Maybe a little bit here. Oh, that's not too good. Never mind. So take my little rubber and rub off all the pencil lines, because it makes it ugly if you can see that pencil line. If you do it initially in the Sharpie, you don't have to be rubbing off the lines. So what I have is this. In each of these little boxes, you do a color, but not just a color. I want you to do a color with shading, which means I want you to select two colors that are similar to each other, but one is darker than the other. For example, I take a bit of crayon. This is like an orange crayon. Orange and brown. Okay. Maybe I do it this. Is this a crayon? Okay. Orange and a dark brown. I'll show you what. Again, think of where the light is coming from. If you want, say, this, the light coming from this side, so this side will be the lighter side. Do the orange there first, followed by the brown. Now here's the little bit of a secret. Looks kind of, it's not so nice because it's got white spaces in between. It's where you use a finger, or you can use a rolled up paper towel. They have special rolled up papers called pointillons or something like that. Smudge it. Okay. Now when you smudge it, I like to always make the edge a bit darker, so you get that. Now let's look for another kind of a light green and a darker green. So these are the two greens I'm going to be playing with. Lighter on this side, lighter on that side. Darker on this side. Again, this is where your hands really get dirty. Smudge. So you see, there is a bit of shading across. You can do even 3 colors in a. If I can find a much darker green, this kind of looks intermediate. If I was going to do, let's say we continue up this color scheme, looks like a different green altogether. It's not so good. Bad choice. I'll just carry on with this darker green here. Now when you smudge with the flow of the so you get that.